Today on my channel, Planner Friends, it's classic happy planner time. Let's get in here. Let's plan for this week. It's Monday, so by the time I upload it, it'll be Wednesday, but still, I want to inspire you. I want to cheer you up, and yeah, let's just have some creative fun together, Planner Friends. So please stay tuned. Hello, planner friends, and welcome to my channel. I'm One Crafty Dolo. My name is Dolores, and I'm so glad you're with me. Oh, it's so nice to be in this space. I love creating, I love planning, I love nerding. If you're new, you're welcome to join my growing community. If you're returning, thank you so much for the gift of your time, your presence. Goodness knows I appreciate you. I always have a good mug of tea, although it's pretty much almost gone. And yeah, let's get into this space. This is a delightful planner that took me 5 months to get used to, but now I love it. I've really come to enjoy decorating it, and every week we're going through it. So let me quickly share with you July so far. This was a fun layout. I love this one. I love the bright colors, right? And this was an old Miss Makers sticker book, and then washi I had on hand. Everything I pretty much have had on hand. This was using one of the newer sticker books, and I'm sorry, I don't remember which one, but this Solid Peaches Dollar Tree, and this might have been an old Cocoa Daisy washi, and here we are. I know a lot of people pull out the pages. I don't know, I don't do it. But anyway, so I found some washi. These are all older Simply Gilded that I have on hand. I'm really in my era. I did just buy a few things from Simply Gilded because they had a really good sale. But generally speaking, I'm trying to buy less, repurpose more. I buy a lot of printables. So this is a very old sticker book, the watercolor sticker book. And I don't know what year I bought it, but it's been some time. So I thought we could try to use this because, well, it is falling apart, but I have it still. And how many sticker books do you have that are just sitting there, right? It gets kind of frustrating. So I'm debating, do I want these? What I was looking at in here in terms of color is like this pink and this green, and I thought these would work. Yeah, I think it mostly does. I don't know. So we're gonna play with washi. So look really briefly. So this was a kind of chevron pattern. This was straight. This was diagonal. This was diagonal, but kind of on edges. So now the question is, what am I going to do today? And what I was thinking, I don't know if I'm thinking what I was thinking before. It always takes me a few minutes, but that's okay. All right, let's start with, well, the bright one. Should it be that? No, this one should go down there. I don't know. I almost feel like the bright one is too bright, even though the colors of the washi are bright. Let me dig around a little more, friends. Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes you sit down and you think, these are lighter, but I think they'll actually, in some ways I like that one better. Yeah, I think we're going to go with a lighter pink, even though I love this one. I've had it forever, but that's okay. Let's go with this one. Although the candy stripe is good too. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Just trying to make up my mind. What I want to do actually is kind of a picture frame washi. So I think, yeah, I think we can do that with this. Alrighty. So how are you? How are things going? How have you been? I am pretty good. We've been really busy. This is not straight. Oh, goodness. True confession, we moved. So we had been planning this for some time, and yeah, we moved. And it was a big move, and truthfully, I was the one who originally suggested it back in November, and we've been talking about it, and we had to move for a variety of reasons, but I had talked about it a little bit with, well, the family, and anyway, we decided to make a change, and I think it will be okay. In fact, I think it'll be better than okay. Of course, when I'm filming, a loud truck goes by, right? I'm getting used to this new environment. And moving's a lot of work, as you well know, if you've done it. I like our space. I'm happy adjusting, trying to get used to things. But yeah, life changes, we change. So that's where we are at the moment. We moved. And so as I get everything in order, one of the first priorities was my room here. So I have an office. I used to have a nook. So I have an actual office. I like it. New city, new place, new things, but it's a state we used to live in. So at least there was, and that was one of the reasons that I thought this would kind of work for us, because we had lived here. And I just felt like, the familiarity was going, even though we lived in a different region, this was going to work. This is a place we'd come to time and time again and spent time here. So I felt like it's a good little city, and I'm starting to see, like, I found a coffee place or two, even though I drink tea. Tea places aren't really out there, but coffee places are, and I might find some good tea. So I've done that. Just finding our way along, and this is a big deal, but I think it's a positive thing in the end. It was just one of those things that you look at your life, you look at your job, and you're like, I don't know about this. And so you start thinking long term. And I guess the only thing I would say, in addition to, yes, we moved, is that sometimes you think something's going to work out one way and it doesn't. And in fact, I've been journaling about, and I'll write an article on Medium about staying in faith when the unexpected happens. And so there's been a bit of unexpected, even though this was a planned move. The original rationale behind it wasn't planned. Now, I'm going to pause a minute, because you know what? I don't think I need this. And I almost want to get a solid. So I have my Dollar Tree washi that I keep toting out here, right? So we're settling in. It's good. It's a positive move. But, out of something maybe we didn't anticipate or didn't think about happening, or something we didn't care for, then good comes out of it in the end, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So the article I'm working on, I'm just looking here. I almost want to go with the green, even though although the pinky could work. Peach would probably be better, but the stickers aren't peach. But boy, is this pretty, isn't it? Sorry, I don't mean to be indecisive with you, friends. I come on here with a rough idea about what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go with peach. We'll just live with it, okay? Although I've used this a lot lately, but I like it. No, you know what? I don't even need it. Maybe I will use it down the sides. And for that matter, I could use the green down the side, and that might even be better. Goodness, sorry, friends. I don't mean to be indecisive. Anyway, so the article I'm working on is basically going to talk about, what do you do, when something you thought was going to work doesn't, and how do you reboot? And what I write devotionals, so I'm talking about that in a faith sense. So I'll let you know when it's posted. I just have to put the finishing touches on it. But yeah, so this is my goal planner for those of you that are new. And I track, this is YouTube and then writing. Oh no, I cut that a little short. All right, maybe we can sticker it. Oh dear, sorry about that, friends. Anyway, so this is all YouTube and writing. And what I'm trying to do here is to keep myself focused and to reach goals. Now, I know a lot of people track social media stats or channel stats. I'm honestly not so good with that. I mean, I know I've got over 2,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and that's amazing to me. I don't even know how that happened. But I feel as if that doesn't work. No, it doesn't. Nope, it didn't work. We're going to leave it. Sometimes you have a good idea and it just doesn't work, and you move on. Okay. As I was saying, I don't really track social media stats too well. I just don't. But what I feel is that as long as I'm growing creatively and otherwise, and we're growing on the channel together, then I'm doing the things that I need to do here. Don't you love these foiled stickers? Yeah, this is what I wanted to use and get into and play with here. So yes, I kind of feel that now have I been doing, okay, I haven't recently done any crooked stickers. Okay, we can do this then. Let's do it over here then. I just feel that this moment, you know, as long as I'm growing with you, friends, we're good. That's really how I'm taking this to be, that growth, however it comes, is positive. And yeah, so I don't really track social media, but what I do in here is remind myself to write every day, to remind myself to create, to give myself grace. It's just another space for me to enjoy this process, really. I don't know how else to say it. I just enjoy this process. Now I'm thinking here, this picks up the green. I don't know if do I want the hot pink? Do I want to just stay with the greens? I mean, I could do that and then add in, that's the joy of coming on here and not being 100% sure of what I'm doing. These are really pretty. You know, do you do that? Do you go into your old sticker books and you're like, why didn't I use this sooner? Or why aren't I using this? Or any of those things. That's me, right? That is me in this space. And we have these, which I think I can use in the middle here. We have lots of gold foiling here. Some black flights. No, we're not flying anywhere, believe me, not now. Too much to do and so forth. You know what? I think I'm going to put some of these on and then I'll come back to those. Yeah, let's do that. Anyway, so moving is always exciting. A big move is a lot of work. Oh, these are, oh, well, can I write on there? Yeah, I think I can. I didn't realize this is like almost like a washi sticker, huh? Okay, well, that was okay. Interesting. We might not really use much of the pink. I don't know. I don't know that I need it, truthfully. Not so sure. I love the foiling on all of this, and I love the fact that the washi picks up the foiling. Do I want to put another one down? I do have another blue one here, which would go over here. Maybe. So now I'm in the process of finding a new church. I think I found one. I'm in the process of, I got my library card, so that was earlier today. All of it, just there's a lot to do when this happens. And again, this was a choice. You kind of had to move, and it was kind of a choice. It's a little bit of both, if you will. So in the end, I believe it's a blessing. And I'm just happy to be where we are. And you know what? I think I'm going to wait and skip some of this pink. Sorry, I just am. I'm all about the blues today. Who knows? I don't know why. I just am. I think we're going to put this one over here. And I love the fact that we're using up stickers that I've had forever and a day. This one doesn't want to stick. Maybe I need to use some of the adhesive on here. Do you do that? Sometimes I have to do that. It all works out though. It does. Okay, let's put this. Sometimes with the older stickers, as you know, they dry a little bit. So you have to, there we go. That's good. So it does cover some of the washi, but you know what? Kind of okay with that. Now I have this one. I also have this clearish one. Is that, I don't know that would work if I'm not using the pink. Maybe I'll just use the Today is the Day. It's pretty, yeah, and you know what? Without even realizing it, this goes nicely with that. All right, so we stuck with the green. Who knew? Whew. So I want to look at some of these other stickers that they have here. Life is better with friends. Hello, friend. I love us. I guess that's more for memory keeping kind of things. Lazy weekend, busy weekend, such an amazing weekend, weekend adventure. How about weekend of boxes and unpacking? Right? Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what else I have to do? I have to do over here. I did see something I thought would look good there. Let me find it again, friends. I appreciate you bearing with me. Sometimes I come on here knowing what I'm going to do, and sometimes I'm like, whoa, here we go. This one. Sometimes I'm a turkey in the rain who's just about to drown. You know what I just thought of? I should grab, hold on. I just grabbed this book, The Daydreamer, which is another old one. I thought I was only going to use this watercolor book, but this could work in some other way, especially for down here. Yeah, I think these could actually help and add to this space, right? I love these old books. I find them discounted on Mercari. And truthfully, I have a lot of fun with them. I love using them. I think, oh, these are pretty. I just think they work. The other thing I have in here are my Socialite girls. Now I don't have, or the Daydreamer girls. I don't have any purple in here though, so I don't know that that would work. Oh, I have these. Okay, what have we, oh wow, these are pretty too. Huh, I like the Plan a Happy Life. Okay. I think we're going to delve into here and use some of these. Now this looks like more of a rose gold than a gold, but I don't care. I still like it. So we're going to put you down here. What the hey, right? There we go. Okay, getting there. I don't need to relax, that's for sure. I like these flowers and I like the little planters there. Let's see what else we've got. Ah, teacups, thank you. Ah, lovely. Now, I saw some other, let's see here. If not, I can dig into the other book. Days spent with friends are the best. I like that. Just bear with me, friends. Better days are coming. They're called Saturday and Sunday. That's kind of funny. Oh, this is cute too. I came to this page before. Okay, so you have this, which is like a rainbowish kind of thing. And then what else did I see here? Some of these, this one. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pick this one up. Okay. I think we're gonna move this. Okay. Let's move this over. I would like to put this one over here, kind of a shorter space. Whoops. Plan a Happy Life. Let me work the kinks out of that one. Okay, I found this Wild and Free. I like that. I'll put you over here. And now I've kind of got a bit of space here that I need to do something with to make it look just a wee bit better. Okay, friends, I think I have some ideas here. I was going through here, and this is one is also starting to fall apart, but that's okay. Let's add some of these in. We're just going to add in here. I think this is great. I'm going to move this yet again still, right? This is what we're doing. And again, you'll forgive me if I'm a little scattered. The moving thing is a lot, and yeah, I'm sure you know if you've done it. But yeah, I'm grateful for new places, new opportunities. Truthfully, you know what? I'm going to miss my church ladies. They were some of the most delightful people I ever had the good fortune to meet. And yeah, I'm gonna miss them. I was really blessed. In fact, I'm kicking around an article about like an homage to these wonderful ladies who were just, here we go. We're shaping up. Now we're gonna fill in with some little bits and bobs, and I think that'll be good. Let's go through here first. So anyway, I will keep you updated about, you know, my writing and so forth. I'm just happy that I have the opportunity to write, the ability and so forth. This new chapter, I'm kind of expecting to, how do I want to say it? I'm expecting to do more writing and reaching more goals and doing new things. And I'm going to push myself a bit more in this new space. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. So again, stay tuned for a little bit more writing maybe, and that'll be a lot of fun. And hopefully inspire you to do the things that maybe you've thought about doing and you just simply haven't. Let's see here. I think I'll put you up here. My teacups. So yeah, things are moving, things are grooving, and they're all falling into place somehow. And that's the thing. If you step back and let God step in, things will fall into place. Sometimes, goodness, I don't know about you, but sometimes for me, it's a matter of getting my head around things and saying, okay, this is my plan, but wait, what's God's plan? You know what I mean? Whoops, grab my hair. And so I'm trying to do a little bit less of my plans and focusing on his plans. You know what? I think I'll take that up. Let's put it over here. Yeah, here we go. Just some little bits and bobs here. Why not? I don't want to, well, yeah, let's do another beigey, peachy one. There we go. That works. Now, let's see here. I almost want to move this, not to make it redundant, but I didn't think I was going to end up with mostly green on here, so it's kind of funny that it worked out that way, but I'm glad. It's cute. It works. So since I did the two beige or peachy up there, I'd like to do two green over here, right? Let's just grab these and one peachy. This is great. Perfect. All right, are there any other, I wish I could put the girl down, you know, the Daydreamer girl, but I just don't see it happening. Radiate positivity. We're gonna pop one of these up here. Let's see what else. Smiles. I like smiles. We've got that. Even though these are a little bit of a rose gold, that's okay. It works. Cute, cute, cute. We just need a little more down here, and then I think we've got it, as they say. It's the weekend. Very cute. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, what are these down here? Nope. Nope. Yeah, well, there's to-dos. Yeah, it says get to it, to do, day off, get to it, meet. I don't really need those. Gosh, these are pretty. Oh, I like the you can. Definitely like the you can. Let's see here. I don't want it to be just a hodgepodge, you know what I mean? I don't want to stick something there for the sake of sticking something there. I'm going to put that one there. Is there one more I can? The time to be happy is now. I really like that. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. I think we've got plenty here. I'll put that one there. And that's a lot. I don't have anything down here. So the question is, let's see what we've got in here. Is there something else I can add? Oh wait, I didn't even see these. No, I guess I'll leave them, but I wish I had more of those. You know what? I actually think I'm going to put this, it's either this You Can Do It, or it's this one. And I'm really tempted to just put the gold foil down there. I think that'll be really cute, actually. Alrighty, so why don't we put this down here, just for color and cuteness, and yeah. Alrighty. Very sweet. And let's do one or two of these. Let's do this. And a Shine Bright. How's that? Love it. Okay, now I feel like it looks cuter and better, and this one keeps popping up. So I guess because it's so old, I mean, these things have been around forever. So I'm going to take a beat. I'm going to think about what I need to plan for this week. It's Monday, so I usually do this. I've been doing these videos on Mondays just because of time constraints. So let me take a beat and I'll be right back. All right, friends, so now we're going to work backwards because that's always my MO, isn't it? So now church is at 10 a.m., not 11 a.m. I'm going to plan ahead a little bit in terms of my videos, although if you follow me, you know I end up whiting out if I plan too far in advance. It's just my thing. I'm going to have some crafty fun. I guess I should have put these better with the lines, but I'm not going to worry about it, okay? On Friday, I usually do my faith videos. And I want to post that article on Medium. I'm very proud of it. It's taken me a bit, but that's okay. I think on Thursday we'll do some filming. Where I'm living is a lot sunnier, so that's going to help me immeasurably, okay? I definitely needed that for a multitude of reasons, okay? I also want to edit my article. All right, and future article. I'm back on the horse, so to speak, if you will, now that we've landed. Today is catch-up day. And obviously I'm filming for Wednesday. That'll drop here. Tomorrow I want to do some shorts. All right, and 15 minutes of writing, which is the challenge I've been mostly doing. During the move, it was a little harder, but I did okay. You know, I did okay. Now obviously I smeared some of that, so I have to be careful with these stickers. Wednesday is a day off. I'm taking a day off. Well, so to speak, what I'm doing is actually organizing my living space. I hope to give you a tour of the craft room when I'm done. It's hollow in here because there's no rug on the floor, but hopefully I can pick something up. And my big thing here is going to be that article. It's going to be YouTube, film, well, plan. I have to plan out my videos this week. Film, write. I'm a person who doesn't like to use one planner. I compartmentalize things. For me, if I was to look at one planner, I think I would just have a cow and then I'd be immobilized. I wouldn't know what to do. So here we are. This isn't what I thought it was going to look like. I thought there was going to be a lot of bright pink and so forth, but I like it. I really, really like how it turned out, and it's kind of fun, and it's this thing I'm doing now. I'm using up washi, I'm using up old stickers, and it's not as eye-catching as that, but I'm still loving it, and I guess that has to count for something. The other thing I've been doing is doing this. One of my followers had suggested it, and I think it's a great idea. Simple. Oh, I know, if you made it this far in the video, what I'd like from you is a suggestion for August. For 2 months now, I've been delving into stickers and washi with delightful results, if I say so myself. I love how these, well, actually 3 months, these have turned out. These have been great. But I'm wondering what to do in terms of decorating for August. So my question to you is, should I continue with stickers, like do the sticker and washi jam? Should I use some, add in some inking or some stencils? I have stencils, I have inking, I have stamps, I have stencil butter. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. That would really matter to me and help me through with some new ideas. I always like changing things up. Recently I did flip throughs of my faith planners, and I did so much inking, and I feel like I've kind of dropped the ball on that this year. So anyway, that's it for today. What a great spread. I'm really happy. It's cheerful. Grab your old sticker books, grab your old washi. You're going to find some hidden gems in there. Yeah, I love how this turned out. Thanks so much for being with me. Wish us luck in this new space, in this new chapter, and know that I'm always rooting for you. I am always sending you my best, my positivity, sending you light. And if I can lift you, if you need a boost, a cheering word, cheerful word, drop it in the comments, friends. Thanks for being here, planner friends. Bye now.